Welcome all. So today's topic is Pitra Dosh and marriages. Okay. Now this is an extremely important topic because there are so many questions coming to me regarding the ancestors curse and the Pitra Dosh, because now the Pitra Dosh is coming up. The Pitra Shraddh time is coming up. Okay. It's starting from I think 28th August. I have to see the Panchang, but yes, it's about to start. So many of you have been asking me so many things due to my previous Pitra curse videos that I have made on Mahakali Vedic Healing Shelter. Okay, so yes, today I'll be talking about one of the questions which many of you rose, that you did explain, Guru Didi, about the fact that Pitras, if they are not happy with us, what kind of issues we can have. Okay, but we want to know that what about the marriage aspect, what about the love aspect, what about the romance aspect? Is that also connected with the Pitra Dosh thing, that our lover left us, or my husband is not having good terms with me, or my wife is not having good terms with me? So I'll be answering this question regarding Pitra Dosh and marriages. Okay, so let me start by saying this, that whether it is any department of life, like I always say, whether it is any department of life, okay, if your Pitra are not happy or your ancestors are not happy, you cannot succeed or you cannot be happy in any of the departments. Okay, and since today we are talking about the marriage department and we are talking about the love and romance department, even this department will be affected majorly because of this. Now there are two different I would say portions that we will have to do regarding this topic. One is before marriage and the other one is after marriage. When I say before marriage, I mean that even if you're actually finding a good marriage prospect, okay, you will not get a good marriage prospect. Trust me, this is something that I'm telling you. I'm assuring you that till the time your Pitras are not happy with you, or till the time you having major Pitra Dosh or ancestors curse for that matter, you can never have somebody walking into your life who is that's somebody that you deserve in your life. Okay, it would never ever happen. You will always come across, or you will always bang with the person who is not worth you, and a person who is fake, is trying to show things right now in a certain way, but originally he or she is not like that. Okay, these kind of stuff you face, and this is one of the things. Another thing is, when you're finding, even if you think that you have found somebody, like I said, it will be a wrong match. Marriage will happen. Okay, in few cases marriage do happen when you have Pitra Dosh. In few cases marriages do not also happen. They don't happen because you have Pitra Dosh. Okay, remember this. So there are many of you who say that we have Pitra Dosh but we did get married. So many astrologers said that you're not supposed to get married, or you will not be able to get married. Like I said, it really depends on your past karmas as well, and where your destiny is taking you, and how much Pitra Dosh percentage is on you. Okay, depending on that. But any of the ways, even if you get married, it's not a big deal, because it's going to be a wrong match and a lot of compatibility issues and a lot of struggle in life, a lot of abuses in life overall, whether it's a physical abuse, whether it's a mental abuse or financial abuse. Every part of things will be very abusive and very I would say really frustrating. Okay, so this is one aspect. The second one I was saying was, either you will not get anybody in your life. When you're actually finding someone for your life, every time you will have to face rejection. Or even if you come across somebody, you will think that, oh my God, why am I not getting good matches? Why am I not getting somebody who understands me? Why am I not getting somebody who matches to my caliber? Somebody that I deserve. Okay, all these questions will be propping up in your mind, because definitely when you have Pitra Dosh, you will not come across someone that would be in your favorable horoscope, or your favorable, I would say, things that you really want to do, things that you really think that yes, this is good for me. You will not get that kind of a match. Okay, the mental stability and the mental wavelengths matching up. So this is one thing. Okay, now secondly, like I said, another thing that for example, if your parents are into Pitra Dosh, okay, if your parents are into Pitra Dosh, another question was asked with me, that what about girls? Do they get affected because of Pitra Dosh once they get married? let me be very clear on this. As far as the girls are concerned, okay, if you're a brother and a sister, and if there's a girl out there, so till you have a gotra, right, your father's gotra or your ancestors gotra that you actually into. Once a girl gets married, the gotra changes and she belongs to the gotra of her husband. All right, but even then, trust me, even then she will have few effects of her bloodline. It's not that completely, of course it will suppress to a lot of extent, but then it will still have, okay. And this is the reason that I always say to the girls that, you know, if you have Pitra Dosh, don't get married, don't even fall into for any relationship, because you will always bang into somebody who's not worth you and who is trying to be fake in front of you that time, and he or she will only spoil your life in future and nothing else. And then you will cry out that why did I make this decision, I am so much frustrated, and this is going out of my limits now to handle this person or to be with this person, okay. And even for that matter, if you are about to get married and you have seen this video of mine, give it a halt. Give it a halt. I know it must be sounding very silly to somebody that, you know, how come with one video we can give it a halt. No, you're supposed to. If you want to save yourself from all the other things that are going to happen in your future, it's better that you give it a halt and think and research about what I'm saying, okay. And do not get married just like that and then get into some problems, whether those are legal problems, whether those are financial problems or your emotional problems, whatever the problems may be, okay. So that is what I'm saying, that even if you're a girl, you will be a part of the Pitra Dosh. It is just that it will be little less if you have got married. If you have not got married, then of course you are a part of the same gotra that your father belongs to. And if your father and your people are going through Pitra Dosh, that also depends on how many generations. I have come across people who have gone through 5 years of generation, 3 years of generation of Pitra Dosh, and that's actually turned into a curse, an ancestor's curse. So of course, and that is the time when no black magic remedy or nothing regarding any prosperity pujas also fulfill, because till the time your pitras and ancestors are not happy with you, nothing will work for you, trust me, okay. So this was a very important thing that I wanted to talk about, that whether marriages work under Pitra Dosh, they do not work under Pitra Dosh. They do not even happen in a correct way. Finding the right person for yourself, you will always get the wrong person, the wrong woman, the wrong man in your life if it is going on. So eradicate that first, okay. And it's not that you eradicate it just like that, going to with due respect to any Brahman and getting the Pindis things done and the normal. No, it's not like that. That is something when your ancestors are happy enough and you conducting the Shraddh every, you know, year religiously, and then it's one of the processes that you're following. But when it comes to the curse and the real dosh, there are other ways. You can see the video on Pitra Dosh removal that I made on YouTube and refer to that, okay. And if you're facing anything like this regarding your marriage, or questions you have regarding your marriage, that what should I do, you can get the diagnosis and the case study done, and accordingly we can tell you whether you have a Pitra Dosh or not, okay. Do not call on the phone numbers. I always say, always give us a email, write an email and then send to us, and that's the only way of correspondence we are doing. We are extremely busy to pick up calls, I always keep on saying, and case study is a paid service, not a free service. So please do not waste time, your time and the team's time, by having a conversation. It was not a paid service. We called you, you did not pick up the call, and blah blah, okay. So that's about it. Next week I'll come up with another video. Till then, goodbye.